Hello and welcome to this short tutorial and to talk about the VCT for the Johannesburg Stock Exchange's application. VCT, for those who are unaware, is the Valuations, Constituents and Tracker, and here is where you'll be able to record the number of units for the specialist products that you are subscribed to or contracted by your schedule. So in a typical scenario, if you're already subscribed or already have access to ENDF reporting or NAV reporting, then you use the same application. For those who don't, you'll receive an email with your login information and details of how to access the application. And once you have that and you've set up your password for the first time, then you would simply come to this application using an internet web browser, using the URL that you've been provided, and simply log in to access the application. So here I've created a simple tests application. Enter your username that you've been provided and your password that you create, and you click login. All the information in this tutorial is purely for test and for demonstration purposes, but here I'll show you a little bit around the application and also how to manage this. So when we look at this application, what we see is the Johannesburg Stock Exchange logo on the top left-hand corner. We will see a navigation item called VCT Usage, as well as a page title called VCT Usage on the left-hand side. And we will see your username and login, or certainly your username that you've been used to log in, and a logout button alongside that. Here we've just taken a random company, and you'll see that you'll recognize the company for which you have access to, and in here this is where you'll be able to manage the rest of the products. So if you have a look further down the page, you'll see a button here that says Product Summary, and this page is in fact the product summary page. So by clicking on this button, as you'll see, it reloads all the products that you are subscribed to. If you want to jump to a specific product, you can use this drop down, and you can see I've got the two products listed in the drop down, but I've also got the two products directly listed in a table on alongside here. So if I want to deliberately directly go into a product, I would hover over there, click on that product, and in here I get to see the information around that product. But we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. So if I go back to the product summary page, the other information that's important is alongside these individual products listed individually, and they'll, by the way, be automatically added to the application based on your schedule. You'll see the band that you contracted in. So in this instance, both these products have a band of 2 to 10 units. And you'll see the exact number of units which you have full control and access on. So in this instance, the first product is 14 units, and of course 14 units is above the maximum allowed for this band, which is 10. So therefore, in the status column, you'll have 4 units out of band, and of course you're above that. So there's a helpful piece of information there. Because the second product is within the band, the status is blank. So let's say, for argument's sake, that I need to adjust the number of units for this product to, let's say, 10. If I click on the product and I go into this page, first thing you'll notice is there's a message written in red here that says contact your account officer to amend your schedule as you are out of band. And of course, you're out of band by 4, and therefore that message will show you. So if I, for example, want to change it and bring it in line with my band structure, I would update the requested units in this column here. And you can see, if we look to the left of that, for this particular product, this end of day core indices product, that we have 3 distributors. We have a Bank of America, FactSet, and SunGuard. So I'm going to reduce, by clicking in the cell, I'm going to reduce the last distributor, SunGuard, from 5 to 1. So if I click in there and I reduce that by 5 down to 1, I can also simply go in here and change the number that I want to. So I'm going to just put in 1 over here. And if I click out of that, immediately I see that message is gone and I'm in band. So if I save that now, what I will see is I have a total requested units of 10, which is obviously the upper end of my current band, which means that everything is fine. I'm also going to get a note on the left-hand side that says successfully updated. Now, the application can be accessed at any time. There's no obligation to access it. The only time you're required to access is if, number one, you need to make an adjustment to the number of units that you are subscribed to, and you will know that. And number two, if you want to just take stock or you want to check how many units you've got for each distributor and for each product. So those are really the only two times, unlike some of the other reporting products within the market data application. This VCT reporting or VCT usage tracking is something that can be done at any time. Other than that, you can also go straight into another product and make some adjustments. If I go back to this product here, I can also, for example, change that again at any time. So if I click in there, I can go up to 2 distributors providing this product, this data to me. And if I update that now and save that, it will save it, but what it will also do is it will now give me a message that my band has been breached and I need to contact the officer to make amendments. So for any more information or help on VCT usage, there's a link at the top of every single page which takes you to the JSE website where videos and tutorials and a help guide is available for you. Naturally, at the end of your session, when you're about to finish up, you can click log out, and once you've logged out, your application is then saved. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.